Well, it's me, Michael.
Hi, we're all weebs. We really like music. Yeah. And this is our panel, Themes, Memes, and Dreams. Good stuff. So who are we? I'm Ariel.
I'm Juliana.
Oh,
And
I'm
Michael's
Michael.
dead.
Hello.
Alright. Okay, so why is this important? We're talking about OSTs. Yeah, Juliana, do you want to talk more?
So we're talking about everybody's always in anime is like, oh my god, that action scene was like a banger. But you know what nobody talks about anymore is the music. If you had like no music behind like Naruto and Sasuke beating the hell out of each other, boring, zero tier fight scene. So that's why we're here to talk about why music's very important in anime.
Absolutely. So our rules. Our panel's about OSTs. We're gonna talk about OSTs. We're not gonna talk about really, really, really popular OSTs, probably. And does anyone else want to state the last rule?
Oh, we are correct.
Yeah,
We do
that's
not
right.
take criticism.
Alright. Yeah, so some of the series are too well known for either their OST, their opening, their ending. Pretty much when anyone talks about any of these things, they immediately mention like one of these, and they'll be like, "Oh, but the opening is so good." All right, yeah. There's a second slide of pretty good stuff. Does anyone have anything to add to that?
Attack on Titan is overhyped. I'm sorry, Attack on Titan fans.
We're in the fights already. Oh, Beck got added to the Madoka line. That's okay. Madoka is Beck now.
Beck is just a spin-off of Madoka.
That's right.
I don't know what this is. Is this your AMV?
Oh yes, it's a compilation of all the ones we're skipping.
So yeah,
We're skipping them.
These are good. So yes, we had Michael make a compilation of stuff from this whole list because we were like, you know they're good. This is kind of just a compilation of the good ones.
Oh, can you put it slightly louder, Juliana? Grazie.
I really like the cuts. They're really good.
I thought it'd be as annoying as possible.
Perfect. And again, this isn't saying they're not good. They're just talked about way too much for us bothering.
Don't seem to understand. A shame you seem an honest man. そんな日常に吹き抜ける風聞こえた気が
Oh.
What a cut.
Did you just say that? Oh my god.
He did. And there he is. That was very good, Michael. Thank you for your effort.
How long did that take?
Like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. No. I mean, how long did it take to make
Oh.
it?
Oh, what? Sorry, I got
How long did
disconnected.
it take to make this?
Oh, like 20 minutes.
Oh,
No,
right.
perfect. So now we'll be moving on to a category which is what do we call it? It's really, really good, but nobody ever talks about these shows.
Oh,
So
yeah,
these,
we forgot to put a title slide.
so these next ones are like our recommendations. Like, go watch these shows; they're really good. You know, sports anime.
Juliana, you should put it slightly louder.
You know sports anime, and you knew Yu-Gi-Oh. What if you made like they combined, right? It's really hard to describe the show and recommend it to people. It's a really good show though. It's Chihaya Furu. And pretty much the whole premise is they play Karuta, which is a competitive card game where you pay attention to poems and their verses. It is such a good show. The music in the show is so breathtaking. I guess you like hooked immediately. Please watch the show. It has 3 seasons and not enough people watch it and talk about it. It's a really good time. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on each slide because we have a lot of slides to get through.
I hate to be that guy, but can you put it slightly louder?
Oh my god, yes, I can. I'll do it on this one. Ariel, you want to talk about this one?
No, I think Michael should talk about this one.
Oh my
What?
god.
I'm gonna give this one. Okay, Katekyo Hitman Reborn. This is one of the best shonen anime out there. It follows Suna becoming a mafia boss and taking over the world. The
It's a good
music is
time.
very cool and empowering and adds a lot to the fight scenes throughout the show.
Aw, Nani.
Okay, just skip it. It's fine.
We don't need it.
No.
So this OST song plays a lot when he's getting like pumped up, and what's really cool about this character is you see him go from like a very weak sort of like he thinks very little of himself into like a person who's like willing to lead his friends into battle. Friendship, the power of friendship, raise your rings and friendship, that whole thing.
Please watch Reborn and agree that Zanzus is the only correct boy to follow.
Absolutely not.
That's a good time. But yeah, please watch Reborn. We're all waiting for the second season. It's gonna happen. It's just when.
Land of the Lustrous is beautiful. That's it. So actually, this the original promo video was done in regular like 2D animation, and then they released the show, and this is CG, and somehow they made it work really well. And it actually showed a lot of studios that there's a way to do 3D animation for anime, but you have to like actually work with the medium in different ways. The music's really good, yeah. It's all of it good. All of it.
Fun time. I like her hair. It's very pink.
Yes. Trigun. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, she said.
A lot of people know Trigun. Why is this in this category?
I don't know. You put it in here.
Okay, alright. That's the meme. Trigun's in there. Please
Trigun.
watch Trigun.
It's an old classic. Please watch it.
Uh,
My time to. Oh, my time to
Wow.
die. Please excuse how rushed and interesting our panel is. Decadence is the new show this season. I really recommend it. Decadence is whole. I don't want to give away too much, but humans live in this world where there's these monsters, Gadals, like Pipe here. He's a good boy. And basically, they live in this moving mobile fortress, and they have to kill these Gadals because the blood in them is what fuels their fortress. So then we have Natsumi, which is the main character. She is what they call a tanker. So she lives inside the fortress, which is Decadence. And so she wants to go out and be a gear, which is the people that go fight them. So that's kind of like the story is her journey going from a tanker to a gear without revealing too much. It's really underrated. Please go watch it. It's got like 8 episodes out. It's a really good show. It's new this season, so you can like really binge it. It's only gonna be 12 episodes. It's very good. Don't look up anything about the show. Just go into it.
Don't. Just go watch it.
Yeah. Who wants to talk about this one?
I don't think we need to talk about it.
You're right.
This is the director that did Utena. Michael.
Oh, Saraz and my 3 boys are enchanted by a kappa, and they have to help the kappa keep the throne of the Kappa kingdom by stealing desires out of people's
That's it.
heart of hearts.
It's in front of your family, friends, but it's really good. It's very, very. Speaking of the director of Utena, the director of Utena also did Penguin Drum, or in Japan it was Mawaru Penguin Drum. Yeah, very, very good. This is the opening.
'The art really reminds me of Sugar Sugar Rune a lot.
Okay, but then certain characters come in and it's like, up, there's Utena, there it is. But it's very good. It's about a girl. I can't remember the disease she has, but it's very bad. And both her brothers are trying to help find a cure. And while they're going through everything, I'm trying also not to spoil too much. The brothers are each trying to find like their own way of dealing with the situation. At the same time, she's also trying to help like resolve things. There's a lot of symbolism. She has like a superhero alter ego that I can't tell you why they come in, but they come in. It's a fun show.
I like how she's just a penguin. I like that.
Yep,
you want me to play some of this, or you?
You can. It's got good music. Actually, a lot of people describe the show as having a very good mix between like light-hearted and, but at the same time being slightly creepy.
Like this image alone reminds me a lot of Ib or Eve, whatever it was, that RPG bar game.
Oh, I didn't put Eve in here. Alright, you can continue. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Nani. Okay, everybody, stop what you're doing. Leave this panel and go watch Megalobox. Megalobox is such a good show. It is, so there's a big boxing series in Japan with Joe as the main character. So this was like the 50th anniversary show. And it follows Joe. They do boxing, but in this world, people have gears, which are like suits kind of they wear over their upper body that do different things when they punch and fight. But Joe, his whole thing is he fights without gears, therefore Gearless Joe. It's only 13 episodes. It's really, really underrated. The other thing, I wish this had like a clip from the show. The really cool thing is this was a show from like 2 years ago, but the way they animated and compressed the files, it looks like it's a show from the 80s and 90s. So that's a really cool style, but it's really smooth still. So if you're looking for like a nostalgia kind of show, I would really watch Megalobox. It has really good music and the animation's like phenomenal. Please go watch Megalobox. It's getting a 2nd season. That's my piece on Megalobox. Who wants to talk about this one?
I'm gonna make a confession. I never finished this, so I
Oh my
shouldn't.
god. What a crime. I guess it's kind of hard to talk about this one too without spoilers, but it's a very supernatural show. And basically the main character, he meets Mai, who is dressed up in a bunny suit in the middle of like town, like a Playboy bunny suit, and he has to like figure out what she's doing, and it's hard because you don't want to spoil the stuff. But the cool thing is the show has 5 different endings depending which girl is the focus at that point, and it's all of the voice actresses sing it, so it's really cool. It's really good. And it's set up like a harem anime. It's not though. He has one waifu, and one of them's his sister, and we know that's not allowed. Please watch Bunny Girl Senpai. The movie is also really sad, but you have to watch the anime first before you watch the movie.
Wait, the movie is sad?
The movie is really sad.
I'm not watching it then. I'm not
No.
finishing it. Rip in peace.
Oh my god. I think
Oh. I'll describe it. You can pick your favorite one in the meantime. Barakamon, he's like a calligraphy artist. He joins a competition, and he's been kind of like losing his edge or whatever, but one of the critics makes fun of his calligraphy piece, and so what does he do? Does he like punch
he
him?
like literally decks this like 70-year-old man.
Yeah, so he's understandably in a little bit of trouble. So his agent producer person sends him to this very isolated, like, rural town island. I think like one of the main points of one of the episodes is like they don't even have a working phone except for like in one building. It's good, and he's got to kind of learn how to like humble himself, and like through talking with a lot of the residents, especially this little girl here, he learns how to like kind of find his passion again for art and calligraphy stuff. It's good. It's also very funny.
It's really good. I like slice of life. I like niche slice of life. It's very good. Who talks about banana?
After your man died, I stopped watching this.
Oh my god!
I read the
No.
manga years ago.
Oh my
So
god. So Banana Fish has a manga that's from like the 80s or something, and it recently got made into an anime. It's very, very, very good. But the premise is Banana Fish is the name of a drug, and so the main characters Ash and Eiji are trying to find the connection between this drug and what happened to Ash's brother while he was over. It was either Iran, Iraq. I can't remember. He was in the military. So a lot of it actually takes place in New York, which is really cool because most anime don't really take place in America. So that was really cool. It's like all in New York, like I think a little bit in like more rural town USA. But it's a really good like show for the action, the characters. It's not a show I would go into expecting to be happy at the end. And I would also be prepared from some very heavy topics to be talked about, like drug abuse, like trafficking rings of various types, like things like that. I would really brace yourself if you're going to watch Banana Fish. But if you're able to watch past those things, it's a very, very well done story with very elaborate and like almost like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but very just like emotionally driven characters in a way that I don't think a lot of anime gets to. I don't know. I really like it. It's really sad, but it's really good. One of those. Do I just go ahead and play this one?
yeah, that's it. This is the show, everyone.
Please watch Dr. Stone if you haven't. It's really good. Oh, so this is a cover. This isn't the real song. That's the important part. That's all we needed to get to.
No. Please keep going for a few more seconds. That was the important part. Thank
You're
you.
right. I'm sorry. There you go. That's it. Oh, can we watch it all? Yeah. We can watch all of it. This channel makes some really, really good paint additions to openings. So if you're looking for a meme time, please go to this channel. This
Oh,
is
from the New World. Sorry, I put this in. This is a very underrated show. Just watch it. It's not a hentai, so I can't remember who mentioned it that they looked up the image and it looked like a hentai. It is not. It's very good.
I like this owl man. He looks good.
Yeah, very very good stuff. Quality content.
Sorry, I don't know where to stop these because some of these I don't know how long they are. But yeah.
Here. Sorry, this is mine too. Babylon it broke me. I couldn't think for a few days straight. Basically, it's a lot of questioning about the nature of justice and how we look at it. This woman, she should have won Villain of the Year for the Crunchyroll Awards,
Oh no.
but instead, the world hates me. Oh, Juliana, it's very quiet.
It's so loud. I have it like almost at the top. I think it's just
maybe
the start of it.
Maybe it's me. You can like scroll through it. It's like 6 minutes. I don't remember where. I forgot to put the timestamp I wanted.
I don't know where your timestamp is.
I don't know. The whole OST is pretty good. It's on Amazon Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime, I will personally give you my account so you can go watch the show. It's really powerful. I don't agree with everything that's in it. If you're gonna watch it, just like be warned. There's a lot of most of the show is actually about suicide. And there's actually like big questions about it, and yeah, no, it's very good, but it broke me. It's awful.
Good. I did not finish Babylon. I will go finish it one day.
Oh wait, I didn't even give the plot. I just said it's awful. There's this big he's like a government prosecutor, but they work as police in this society. I don't know, but anyway, so they're going after this like big pharmaceutical crime ring. And then his partner goes in to check and he's like, no, go in. And then his partner dies. And you might think that's a spoiler, but this is all in the first episode.
Yeah.
And then most of the episode, not the episode, most of the series after that is him trying to figure out what exactly happened to his partner.
Police drama. Love that.
Sorry, is this also me? The Monogatari series is things besides memes. It's actually got a lot of really good characters. Basically, the main character, I can't remember his name because I always say it wrong, but because the little girl's, but it's Araragi. But he's trying to help all these like monster girls with their monster related problems to try to help them. Like this girl Senjo Gahara, she doesn't weigh anything because she was possessed by a crab spirit or something like that, but he like basically helps them through their like personal and like spiritual related traumas, which both of those are usually related. He also used to be a vampire.
Oh, you have to pay attention to what order you watch Monogatari in as well. There's like 8 of them, so please pay attention to the order. Aw. Michael, I think this is your panel.
Michael might have died again.
There he
Technical
is.
difficulty. I'm back.
Perfect.
All right, Lovely Complex is Netflix's Tall Girl done right in anime version. It follows, what? I forgot their names. Well, a taller girl, taller than the average height of females in Japan. She's like the average height of a female in America, but whatever. And then Otani, I remember his name. He is a shorter boy. Happens to catch her eye. They always fought each other because of their height differences, but then over time they started developing feelings for each other. Please
I love
watch
that.
it. Please watch it. It's an
I love
old,
that.
super cute rom-com.
Crazy. I like it. I like tall women. This is my show to talk about now. Hello. Warning, y'all been talking about it being quiet. This song's probably gonna be kind of loud. Drifters has loud music in general. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because it's really loud in my headphones at least. But Drifters is written by the same person that does Hellsing, like the old Hellsing show from like the 80s now, 90s, I don't remember. But the plot is all of these famous warriors from different time periods and countries are basically isekai pretty much to this other fantasy world, and they have to fight on the good or bad side to determine the fate of this world. Pretty much like they have like really famous Japanese swordsmen, they have people from like World War One, World War II, ancient Greece, from like everywhere in time. And then the bad guys have people that we consider good guys, like Joan of Arc is on the bad guy side. But I think Rasputin is also in there somewhere. So if you're into Hellsing, I would watch Drifters. Unfortunately, we're probably never going to get a second season. It's really sad. But the action is really good in the show. The character designs, again, because it's made by the person that made Hellsing, it's really, really good. And if you're a history buff, I feel like this would also be a show for you because they try to be really accurate with the characters and their personalities based on like when they were alive. I think like you meet like Socrates and stuff in it too, so you meet like philosophers. I don't know, it's a good time. I would read the manga after you watch the first season. It's only 12 episodes because there's not going to be a second one. I'm sorry. Aw. This one's also my show. Flying Witch is this really cute little slice of life. And basically, it's like if you watch Kiki's Delivery Service, it's really similar to that, but if the girl was like in high school, so like a little bit older. But if you like Kiki, you'd like this. She moves to this certain town in like rural Japan that apparently like witches they go to when they're like 15. This is like a typical town they go to because it's got a lot of magical energy. And basically, the main character, she's just trying to get better at magic. And so they have like fun little escapades that they go on. And I don't know, it's very cute. If you like fun little shows with like just supernatural elements, it's really good. I like it. I recommend Flying Witch. It's very underrated. Let me get to the best part of the opening. Here it is. This is the best part, so we can move. That was the best part of the opening. Sorry. We'll move on.
Was that a giant owl man in the background?
So he is the harbinger of spring.
Oh, good.
Um,
No, all right.
he's really nice. He gives a little girl because she's terrified of how he looks like a little flower basket. And she's like, "You're not so bad anymore." Oh man. So, yeah. Who wants to talk about Tiger and Bunny?
You asked to put this on too.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be talking this whole presentation. If you like My Hero, drop My Hero and watch Tiger and Bunny instead. Fun fact, Tiger and Bunny is like pretty much like one of the biggest anime in Japan, and this came out in like 2012. Like it is like the biggest thing in Japan, pretty much. It's pretty much My Hero if they had like the characters as adults, so they could have like actual consequences. But you follow Kotetsu. He is Wild Tiger. So they all have these like next powers. And pretty much the next are like their superpowers. So his is he's like gets 100 times human strength for 5 minutes. Then there comes in Barnaby or Bunny, hence Tiger and Bunny. He has the exact same necks as them, so they get put together as teammates. So then heroes, they actually have like a TV show where they compete for like hero points. Like it's all filmed and everything, and you get points for captures and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good time. All of the heroes on their costumes, they have like actual like real world companies on them for like branding purposes. So they have sponsors and stuff. But it's really good. It's a really interesting story. It feels like, again, if My Hero had older characters instead of like high school students, I feel like this is what you would get. But I also feel like the characters in this are more well developed overall than My Hero, where you get Todoroki, Bakugo, Deku, and Ochako getting developed every single season, and that's it. They do a really good job of balancing out the characters. So please watch Tiger and Bunny. I say all this as somebody that likes My Hero Academia. I'm a fan as well. However, I still think Tiger and Bunny has a lot of ups on it. Ariel, I'll let you talk about this one.
Oh god, thank you. Kobato is one of the most underrated clamp series ever. Basically, the manga is better.
It is.
But basically, this girl Kobato, she is very ditzy but cute, and she always wants to help her role. That you kind of don't know about it. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Yeah.
She has to fill up this jar of, they look like little candies. And they look like the confetti candy. That's what they are. And so after that, she gets her wish granted. You don't know what her wish is, but she's gonna get it granted. Darn it. And she has to do that by healing people's hearts. If you read my fanfic, she's in it. You can learn more about it.
Sorry, this is the best part of the song. Please watch and read Kobato. Please encourage Clamp to make more series like Kobato. Hi, I'm back because I don't shut up apparently, and the way we ordered this is just me talking the whole time.
You're good at yelling.
Yes, I thank you. This is Vinland Saga. You probably saw it on the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, and we're like, why didn't I see that on Crunchyroll? JK, it's on Amazon Prime or other sites that I will not mention. Don't get me involved with the FBI. Vinland Saga is a really, really series. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. I like history. I think Vikings are cool, but I've never like really in depth looked into it. But the world building that Vinland Saga has, like people were so worried when I got an anime because of how in depth the manga is that they thought the anime was gonna absolutely ruin the story. But you follow Thorkin. Sorry, a lot of them have Thor something as a name. I'm gonna get them confused. Our main character, he leaves on an expedition kind of thing with his father. One thing leads to another. He was usually this child. And so now he's with a group of like traveling, kind of like mercenaries, basically, Viking mercenaries, and he's learning how to fight and things like that. But it's very somber. So I picked a somber song because the action's really good in the show, but it's very somber because it still takes place in like the 1000s, the 1100 time frame. Like it's very, very old. So there's parts of it again that if you have like stuff you're sensitive to, I wouldn't recommend because there's pillaging, and pillaging leads to other things. The fighting can be very gory, but it's really well done. And historically, it's very, very easy to follow. Like me not knowing a whole lot about the region and like that time, I didn't think I'd be able to follow it that well. But the story is really, really well done and crafted. So if you have a chance, I would go watch it. It's really good. If you're a manga person, I hear the manga is really good too. Please participate in Vinland Saga. It's a very good time. Yeah.
I don't shut up either. Michael put in all the memes. Birdie the Mighty, she's an alien. She's an alien cop. And she's an alien cop who came to Earth. And she's an alien cop who accidentally obliterated this human Earth child, Tsutomu. And that's against the alien space cop laws to do that. So to fix the situation, the space cop government is like, all right, we're gonna like repair Earth Boy's body with alien technology, but in the meantime, you two have to share one sort of body consciousness thing to make sure that like he stays alive because he can't stay in his body and he's got to continue going to school, or they'll be like, where is human Earth Boy that was obliterated the other day? And through this, he gets pulled into all sorts of crazy alien cop shenanigans, and he finds love, and then it's sad, and it's a really good show. Watch Decode. There was a 3-episode OVA, but it's really old, and it essentially just tells like half the story that Decode does. Mike Edder, we didn't put what was it, Gotchaman Crowds in here.
Oh, we messed up. I just talked about it at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Girls Last Tour. You can play it. Girls Last Tour. It's about this like post-apocalyptic world. There's these two girls who roll around in a little tank. And that's it. They just roll around, and there's philosophical discussion. Yeah, basically, they're the only two people left. They meet a couple of other people and go on their way. It's episodic, and it's kind of slice of life. It's a cute girls doing cute things show, but in the apocalypse, yay!
Yay!
Yay! I picked one of the somber songs because a lot of the show is them like talking and pondering things, and it's like kind of a reflection of the society before, because whatever, they'll like run into an apartment and be like, oh, imagine people like living here together. I don't know, it's good, it's somber. The opening tries to fool you into thinking it's cute and happy. It is cute and happy.
Until your heart gets crushed. So here's the dilemma with Somali. I had 7 OSTs originally listed that I wanted to share with y'all. Because Somali is one of those bitch shows that has like a million good songs. Somali and the Forest Spirit, the basic premise is we're in another world where there were humans and there are monsters, as the humans call them, which is the other race of creatures. So we have our golem here, who is a forest spirit or forest guardian. He finds Somali, this lone human child, and he goes with her to try and find other humans. So it's kind of their whole journey. It's only 12 episodes for the first season, maybe 13, I could be wrong. It's very good. For having 12 episodes, there's 46 unique songs in the soundtrack. They're all good. That's why I had 7 originally. It's a very somber show, but it's also very good because it's like the family kind of show where he's got the child.
The
doesn't do it-
unlikely dad trope where he doesn't marry the daughter.
Yeah, Somali is so cute. She is everything. The people they meet along the way are very unique, and the world building. Oh my god! If you like world building, this is what you need to watch. If you want to watch a show with really in-depth, like races, places, things, like anything, there is so much. Like if they made a video game on Somali, the game would be so long. There's just too much they dive into for being a small 12 episode anime. They cover so much that I feel like other fantasy shows miss out on. Again, please, when you have a chance, go watch Somali. It's so good. It's so wholesome. It breaks your heart, but in the best ways possible. And Somali is the best child that has been produced in anime in a long time. And she will stay a good child for the rest of life. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk with Somali.
Alright, that was a good panel. Thanks for coming, everyone.
That's it. We're done. That's it. That was wrapping
If you
up.
also really like fairy tales, I recommend this show. It's got a very like fairy tale aesthetic.
Wow, but yeah, so please go watch Somali, or at least listen to the soundtracks. Like I said, 46 songs. God damn it. Well, I'll go back. I don't ever leave. So this is a show I never would have watched on my own. Like many people, I get recommendations online. Mother's Basement, like him or whatever. I like him. He recommended this show. Showa Genroku is what I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna say the full name. It's not a show that I would have thought I liked, but the more I watch anime, the more I realize I like really niche topics in anime. So basically, this is like, it's a play, quote unquote, with one person where they're telling a story before the audience, and that's it. There's no music really. It's their voice and how they control their voice to the audience to tell this story and get them engaged. But it's so well done with the cast of characters. The like atmosphere, because it's also set in like, I don't know, like the 30s, maybe 40s, like like older Japan. It's very, very good. It has 2 seasons. If you want something different, I would watch this. I got sucked in and I binged the whole first season like in a day. So
I can
yes,
talk like tiny bit about the plot.
Yes, I don't know the plots. I just talk about very good shows.
He's like an ex-convict. He's out of jail. And he goes to this guy who's supposed to be like a master Rakugo person, and he's like, "Oh, please teach me." And so from there, a lot of it is his, like, there's actually not much of the main character. A lot of the series takes place during like a flashback to the mentor's, like what happened to the mentor. And I don't want to spoil it, it's very good. But essentially, like, at the end, like, it all kind of culminates, and it's, oh man, it's very good characters, and yeah.
Please go watch this show. Watch all the niche anime. We tell you it's good because it's good. So watch it. Okay, I'm gonna let somebody else talk.
Is Michael
Eating
dead?
of the
This is
East,
his,
So does me.
Oh, perfect.
So this anime is not too well known. I think it's on Netflix still. Well, the series is. I think it's about a 12-episode series, and then it finishes the story in 2 to 3 movies. Good luck finding the movies. So it follows. You'll see the young man. His name is, or he goes by Akira Takizawa, and he happens to meet Saki, the girl you also see, in Washington D.C., naked, only carrying a handgun. He sees that the phone has the phrase, I think it was Noblesse Oblige on it, and it has 8.2 billion yen money credit. So after Saki helps him out, getting him off the streets naked, they both try to figure out his identity and what he could possibly be involved in because he doesn't have any memories. Please watch it. And please stand the ending. I don't usually watch, like, I'm terrible and I don't watch the endings all the time, but this one really caught me.
I second watching Going in Eden of the East. It's very good. I guess a good recommendation is my mom doesn't really watch anime, but this is one of the few anime she watches, so it probably is good if my mom watches it.
Eden of the East. I thought you said Eden of the West.
Get out of here. This panel's over.
Okay. Mine. Or Michael, unless you want to talk about it too.
Oh no, you got this. You got this.
Okay. Nikaku City Actors was based on the Kagero Project, which was a series of music videos that told a very complex story of people who had these eye abilities. We thought it would be cheating if we included one of the songs that had originally been in one of those music videos. But the OST is also pretty bomb. But essentially it follows main character boy Neat Shintaro as he sits in his room. But within the first few minutes, a computer virus that is also a sentient AI that I can't spoil anything about, she makes him spill stuff all over his keyboard, and so he has to leave the room to find a new keyboard. I think it was a keyboard, something like that. But the point is, there's a lot of like interconnected stories. There's a boy who's stuck in a time loop. There's his sister who's a pop idol. There's a lot going on in this show. Was that a good explo? Should I say something else?
No.
He meets people. Everyone tries to get him out of his shell. That's the overarching thing. Also, it's animated by Shaft. So when you're like, they're using a lot of weird imagery, it's like, yeah, that's what they do. They love that. The head tilt.
That sound. Progressive.
Did you watch this, Juliana?
I watched the first season.
Oh, okay, because it got too real for me. This guy deals with depression. And I'm
Oh,
like,
okay, I guess I can talk
Or
about
the
it a little
depressed
bit. Yeah, spooky music. So I've watched the first season and a little bit of the second season. I've just work. So March Comes Like in a Lion, March Comes in Like a Lion is another one of those kind of like niche topic shows. The guy plays, isn't it shogi, which is like basically Japanese chess. If you're gonna be like really like bare bones what it is. But you know, that's a part of it, but the bigger part is his relations and interactions with the world and people around him. And like at the start, really like the lack thereof of his interactions with the world around him. So thankfully he has this lovely family that he gets to hang out with. And it's very interesting because, I mean, I don't know, I haven't been diagnosed with anything. So these shows that really do their best to delve into those worlds of different like mental states, I feel like are very hit or miss. And in my opinion, I think this one did a really good job of showcasing what it's like to be where he is. Like he's like set as this prodigy, this genius, and then like when he can't meet those expectations, like those kind of moments are like soul crushing from his perspective. And as you, his reactions with like his actual family and then the family he makes along the way are really good. But yeah, if you want kind of a somber, sad, niche anime. I think this has 3 seasons. It might have a 4th. I could be wrong. But it's very well done. If you're also just looking for like a slice of life with a more focus on a more of a, I don't want to say drama, but more of a serious focus on a slice of life, I would also recommend it. It's a good time. She's also baby. We love her. She's great.
This was also done by the original artist writer for oh god, what was it called? Your Lie in April.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Eureka 7 is really good. Someone told me to watch it once because Geass. It wasn't really like Code Geass. Actually, I would kind of describe him a little more as sort of an, I don't want to say an Edward Elric character. I don't know. Anyway, his dad left him a robot, and there's these things called angels that are taking over the world. Sorry. Anyway, so his dad left him a robot. He goes to fight in the robot. There's government stuff, the military. Elric is an alien. His alien waifu. I recently found out there was a sequel. I'm not gonna watch it because someone told me it's sad. Yeah, if you want me to watch something, just don't tell me it's sad. But yeah, no, it's very good. It's a mech show, but like a lot of the mech stuff is kind of toned down for a lot more of the sci-fi elements.
Good. That's the only mech shows I'll watch is ones without mechas. Perfect.
Hi, I'm back. Blood Plus is really good. She's Saya. She lives a normal high school girl's life until she's told she has to fight these vampire monsters called Chiropterans. Uh, yeah, so she has a sword, and they're like, alright, only your blood can kill these things. And it's like, why only her blood? There's a lot of stuff. It's very good. She has to end up leaving the town to go to learn all this stuff. She learns that actually she's been alive for a lot longer than 14 or so years. She was actually one of the killers in the Vietnam War or something like it's a lot. She's also, I don't know, does it say within the first? She's a vampire too. That's important. Yeah, no. The only thing I would warn, if you're uncomfortable with like the unwanted sex, there is a very particular scene that I had to stop doing anything for a while. It actually really upset me. Kirsten is right; they're not vampires. um, but yeah, no, they're like vampire. They just eat people. That's it.
Hell yeah. Aw.
Mikeru, did you watch Black Cat? I've talked enough.
I watched it like in middle school, so I don't remember.
Oh my god, okay, fine, I'll talk about it. Black Cat, he is an assassin. He's like the top assassin of this like assassin group. Um, that's it. That's the show now. So basically, he meets this girl Saya, and she starts questioning him about his ideas on life and killing, and she. How do I say this? I don't know. He definitely has a crush on her, but then he meets some other people. Something happens to Saya, and then he leaves, and then he ends up joining this group of like bounty hunter people. They go on some adventures, and it's cool. Also, he has a gun.
Also, when you watch this, keep in mind that this is like an early 2000s anime. So the quality might not be what you're hoping for. I did not watch the show.
Recreators. Should I take over this one?
Do it.
Okay. I think if you're an artist, I feel like this is the show for you. It's the show for everybody, but especially if you're an artist, it's really cool because it's as you draw, as you create you're creating your own world. So, humans have designed countless worlds in this show, like manga artists. Their mangas actually exist in a parallel world. But one day, the worlds collide. So our main character, Sota Mizushino, he's a high school student, aspires to be a creator. He's working on building his own light novel. Accidentally gets teleported to the world where one of the characters from the manga he's reading is, and stuff happens. But then they get back to his world, and slowly but surely more characters from different mangas, anime, books are getting transferred to the world, so he works with them to figure out what is going on and how to fix it.
So
It's
what
like
I'm
Amazon.
what I'm gathering is this is the world where I can go live with my anime husband.
Yes.
Perfect. 10 out of 10. Hello, yes, I don't shut up. Gangster. Wow, a show, another one that will never get a second season. What a world we live in. Where do I put my hopes? But Gangster is definitely a darker show. If you're not okay with like, I'm not gonna lie, there's like prostitution, trafficking, drug use. One of the main characters is a gigolo. Like, if you're not into any of that, do not watch Gangster. However, the animation is bam fire. The soundtrack is really good in Gangster. The plot is you have Nicholas, and then oh god, I forget his name. He's the juggalo. I forget. But basically, they're called like handyman, if I remember it correctly, and so they go deal with problems that people have. Hint, hint, they can kill people. If need be, or they'll be bodyguards. But Nicholas, the main character, he is like a part of this race of people. They're like enhanced beings, so they can like exceed these limits and have like these abilities and powers that normal humans don't have. So obviously there's an evil organization of these superpowered people, because there always is. You know how it be. But it's really interesting story with these characters. You meet Alex along the way. She's the main female character. She actually starts as a prostitute, a non-consensual prostitute. But the development she gets as a character and her growth is really good as well. Just again, I would be careful if you're not okay with like darker shows. This probably isn't the one for you. However, if you like darker shows, I would definitely recommend Gangster. Unfortunately, it's one of those cases where the manga, the artist had like a lot of health issues, so like the manga's been on hold forever, and I think it just started up again. But it's probably never gonna get a second season. I'm sorry, but please watch it anyway and read it. It's a good time. From it. Yeah, it's Gangster. Hot.
Hi. Okay. These shows are good. This was the this was the title slide for the previous.
We said we were gonna move it to the end so we didn't spoil people.
Okay.
We also happen to put some memes in here. If you know One Piece, you know Luffy always coming out caked up like that.
Wagger.
With a sedan out back. Oh my god. Okay, next category.
These shows have openings. You've probably heard them. No one shuts up about them. But what y'all didn't, no one talks about is the OST. Probably like ignoring it, buddies.
I don't know which one of us talked about Isaacin, because I think all three of us watched it.
I can talk about the opening. The opening's that one. It's like, oh god, what was it?
Oh my god, did you actually not watch Isaacin?
No, I can't. I just can't remember what the opening sounds like. Oh, Easy Breezy. Fuck.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, no. But basically, she's the little gremlin wants to make an anime. She's always wanted to make an anime. Yeah. But basically, she meets this girl, the idol girl. She's not an idol, she's a model. And she also really likes anime. And they're like, okay, we're gonna make anime. And the very tall girl, comes out and she's like, hi everyone, I really like money. Do you want to go from there?
Oh my god. This is a very fun, like, I feel like experimental anime, because as they're talking about the worlds that these two are creating for like their anime, they'll have scenes where they just like go into this world. But like again, if you're into anime or like character design, I think this is a really good show because they really emphasize that part of the world building. Like, you make a cool flying machine thing, okay, but how does it work? Like you can't just make it and be like, that's how it does it. So it's really interesting because they also show like those sides of it that I think a lot of us forget about when it comes to anime. It's like, sure, you have a giant robot, but how does it move its arm? So like they have like that part of it, which is really good. They have a very diverse cast. When I was reading about it, that was their goal with the series. Is they like the school is supposed to be like a school with international students from all over the world. So if you're looking for like good like cultural and racial representation, I think Isaacin does a really good job too. Do you have anything to add, Mike Kudu?
No.
Michael didn't like this show.
Oh,
I
savage.
liked it.
I missed out on an opportunity. When you guys are done with this panel goes, please look up Isaacin Tanuki Dog. Thank you. Oh, yeah, they're in. I think they're in high school. Aren't they in high school, Ariel? I feel like they're in high school.
They are in high school, I believe.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. Who wants to talk about Death Parade? Oh, okay, I'll talk about Death Parade. I think because I
Thank
put
you.
it on here. Death Parade. All I need to know is this man's my husband, and that's it. Death Parade. It's hard because there's so many anime on this list that we want to talk about without spoiling things. But pretty much, these people, like this white-haired guy at the start, they're arbitrators, or arbiters. I forget which one they call it. And basically, they run these different bars. And then they will have two guests that will come in and compete in a series of games in the bar. Like darts, billiards, like bar stuff. You know how it be, how it do. And maybe these people aren't the best people that ever lived. I don't know. You get to judge as they play the games. But the main characters are, I'm gonna call him Shiro. That's not his name. I forgot what his name is. And then you have, I'm gonna call it Kuro because I don't remember her name either, but she has black hair. It works. So she hangs out in the bar with this guy because she has amnesia. So she doesn't really remember who she is and stuff like that. But you get to see the different arbiters and their different bars and stuff like that. You've probably seen the opening, which is by Brando or Bradio. It's Flyers. They go like, whoa, like that one. Yeah. Or they go like, whoa, whoa. And then they're like, everybody put your hands up and stuff like that. So you've probably seen that one. But you probably haven't seen the anime. It went under a lot of people's radar. I would recommend it. It's got a lot of really good twists, that's why I don't want to talk too much about it. But it's a really good time. Please go watch it. I think, this is the best part. I think everybody has something they'll enjoy about Death Parade. And I think, the opening doesn't do it justice, even though the opening's very good. So please take your time and go watch Death Parade. Thank you.
I liked it and it was sad.
Oh, yes, if Ariel gives it the stamp of approval, it's good. Not plot twist. I didn't watch Assassination Classroom, so I'm out on this one.
Nanny, Mike, did you,
Is
or
this
did
one
you
me?
just?
I could do this one.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty easy. That octopus there, he's an alien, and he's come to destroy Earth. But before that, he's testing the Earthling. So he's teaching a class of students to kill him. So he's teaching this class to become assassins, so they can assassinate him, so he doesn't destroy the Earth.
That's it.
It's very funny, and there's a lot of characters.
Oh yes, this show does a really good job about giving each character in the class a chance to shine. Its opening became really popular because the classmates actually sung it together.
Yeah, so when there's kids in a classroom, they have like hands up and they're like jumping as like the thing pans around the classroom. They do that in the opening, don't they? Don't they? Okay, good. But yeah, I like this GIF a lot. I like the energy it exudes.
Do you remember that shark we used to bounce around? It was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That's him!
That.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Shield Hero was really popular. I don't know if we really need to describe it. People have probably seen it. But yeah, essentially this guy now Fumi, he's isekai'd to the game-like world, and they're like, alright, dudes, you gotta defeat these waves before they kill us. And he's like, aight. And then he gets framed for assaulting this woman, and she's like pure evil. Don't like her.
Don't like her.
Yeah, no, don't stan.
We do not stand.
Yeah, this is the same guy that made the music for Made in Abyss, so good stuff. Good stuff, it's good.
It's a good time. I know people watched it a lot, but people watched it because it was actually really good for a while. I think it did get kind of like at the end. I think the ending was good, but it was like whatever. But it's still a good show. Just because people talk about it doesn't mean it's not a good show. Please watch it.
I think its next season's coming out next year.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Really quick, Juliana, who's your waifu?
Why would you do this? Because I know a certain part of the internet's gonna get mad at me.
Well,
I'm gonna say Raphtalia because unfortunately there's not like any other like quote unquote adult female character. Well,
Yeah.
no, actually there's that girl with the fans. I like her too.
is that Glass?
I say Glass. I think her name might be Glass.
Because Glass is my waifu.
And Glass is good. Glass we know for sure is legal. Next one. Aw.
Oh wait, I was gonna ask Michael what his wife was.
Oh, Micah do. What's your
Oh,
Micah do?
it's also Raphtalia. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Basic. No, Raphtalia is a good girl. Love her.
Basically, at least we didn't say Philo. It could be worse. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, hello, welcome. Watch Dr. Stone. You know what? I'm a science major, so yes, science is really fun. But Dr. Stone does such a good job of making it fun and enjoyable. I feel like for everybody. The whole premise of the show, if you haven't watched it by some chance, I don't know, is basically this world that Senku and the main characters live in one day just turns into stone. Like everybody in the world gets petrified. So Senku, main onion hair boy, I love him. He wakes up, was it like 3,000 years later, to this new world. And so he is using his science, because he's like a super genius basically. He's using science to try and unpetrify people, find out what petrified the world, and then also get the world back to the state it's supposed to be. There's a lot of like science in it, like physics, chemistry, but they do a really, really good job of explaining it simply. But it's not like it's all stupid stuff they tell you about. It's also stuff that's really important to your real life. Like if you're farming, go grind up some seashells because the lime from that is going to help with the soil deposits. I don't know. I'm not an agriculture person. But I learned a lot of fun facts from Dr. Stone. But it's very good. If you, by some small chance, have read Ice Shield 21, the person that writes Dr. Stone and writes Ice Shield 21 are the same person. So if you like Ice Shield 21, you'll like Dr. Stone and vice versa. That's my plug. The Ice Shield 21 anime is not good. Don't watch it. That's my plug. Thank you. Does anybody else have anything else to add?
No, but some of these are actually, this category is like all really well-known anime. So if you want to like skip through a couple of them,
Huh? We're skipping
this
through
one is-
Madoka. The name of this song is Get Exited, and I think it was spelled wrong online, but everywhere I look, everybody has Get Exited as this Dr. Stone song, when I feel like it's supposed to be Get Excited, but everybody spells it Get Exited, so I don't know.
no, that got exited.
Yeah,
That's
Madoka.
all Madoka.
Angel Beats.
Angel Beats is very good. Good stuff. Good soundtrack.
Yeah. Michael had it in the video. We'll skip it. You want to talk about Fooly Cooly?
Fooly Cooly is really good. You don't need to play the OST, just because a lot of these are very well known.
Okay, good.
But yeah, FLCL, the guy Naota, he gets hit with a guitar from this alien girl who's on a scooter. Oh, people are very upset. Oh, that's right, it is a bass. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
They're
I'll play a
offended.
little bit.
We should play it, yeah.
I'll play a little bit. I'm sorry. Please
But
don't
a
get
lot
mad.
of the soundtrack was made by this group called The Pillows, and they're very good. You can find them on Spotify if you have that. I have that. They're on my Spotify.
Cooley 2 recently got like, didn't it get like 2 spin-off series like really recently on like Toonami or something?
Yeah, alternative and progressive. I don't remember which one comes first.
I haven't watched either. I don't know. Just more Fully Cooley. Okay. You get cut off.
Don't
played
play
a
this
little bit.
one. Don't play it. Don't play. Absolutely not. Anohana's really sad. Skip it.
Skip it. So sorry, we can't play this one. But if you watch Anohana, you should know which song this is. We'll play this one. I think we had to skip the Anohana one or Ariel was gonna cry. But welcome to Beastars. If you watched it, you're a furry now. Congratulations. Michael, do you want to talk about Beastars?
You mean Zootopia, the anime? Sorry. It's a world of furries, and there's a little bit of a divide between carnivores and herbivores, and so we're following Legosti, who's part of the drama club, where the drama club is kind of like a test or a show to show that herbivores and carnivores can really work together in a school setting. And this show kind of just follows what he has to deal with.
Yeah.
Being one of the scary carnivores, he has a lot of attitudes against him.
He's a very good soft boy. I'm sorry, I think we have to keep moving. I never finished Soul Eater, so somebody else has to talk about Soul Eater.
Oh, Crystal says to skip, so you can play this one. Soul Eater is a... If you're watching Fire Force, he made this before it. It's about kids at school, and some of those kids turn into weapons, and the other kids fight with those kid weapons. That's it. But the soundtrack is pretty like not trippy. Okay, what is it? Michael, how would you describe it?
It's all over the place. It takes from a lot of different various styles. For some reason, all the main characters have like hip hop character songs that play a lot.
It also takes place in Nevada, which is interesting.
Oh, really? Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know? Nevada. Woo. Fun time. I never finished it.
I know we don't like Soul Eater not, but the soundtrack is good.
Oh, you mean Soul Eater Boruto? Yeah.
Soul Eater's dad's son.
I haven't
Michael, we
watched
should talk about Bakuman.
Is this me? Oh.
Yeah.
It's a crazy story. Like, this anime is really amazing. It's set back in time, in like I think the year like 17. Oh, actually, it's set in like when they're discovering America. Actually, I'm gonna scratch everything I just said because this show kind of skips over a lot of time periods. I'm not gonna tell you why. It involves alchemists, immortals, gangsters, outlaws, elixir of immortality, and so because of all that put together, this show is spread over several decades. A group of alchemists are granted an elixir of immortality with the stipulation that they must kill each other until there can only be one to drink it. So it's kind of following that.
Isn't Bakuno by the person that did Durara? Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
No, you're right. Yeah.
Okay,
What's their name? Isaac and Miriam? They actually appear in Durara.
Oh yeah, these two. Yeah. What a world.
It's really good though. Isaac and Miria are the best couple.
I like their costumes. They make me happy.
Don't even describe this one. Just like play a little bit and just go.
Everyone's this one.
Okay, next.
Yeah, this one too.
Oh.
I would like a quick side note. My hot take is that Haruhi Suzumiya started the isekai genre, and not for the reasons you would think.
I know it started a huge rush of light novels. I know that for sure.
Yes, that's part of my hot take.
No, that's the correct Haruhi. What are you talking about? The dancing one is the only correct Haruhi. Interesting.
Oh, this is the movie. Because the anime was really good and the movie was amazing.
I'm a fake fan. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Please watch it. Don't tell Ariel, but it's sad.
Okay, I watched this one. It wasn't that. It was really sad. I actually saw. Chris says to explain something. Maybe explain Haruhi.
She is God.
Yeah, that's it. She's God.
I don't know.
Oh, is it my isekai theory? Okay, so as Juliana said, Haruhi, no, she's not an isekai, but she started the isekai boom because she started the light novel adaptation thing. Because all of a sudden, all these anime people were like, like you can make money off the light novels. Yeah, and then isekais were very big light novels. It's a very big topic. I'll do my hot take TED Talk one day.
Hot take. Aw.
Michael was rooting for the mother the whole time.
Yeah.
Should have won.
She actually should have won. I see it. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thrown by the end of the season. I was like, God damn. Oh yeah, spoilers. Yeah, sorry. Please go watch Promised Neverland.
If you haven't seen it, it's these kids that live in an orphanage kind of thing, and they're all waiting to get adopted.
Live a happy life, go to college, have kids of their own, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, fun stuff. Sorry, I just died. This is the best show of all time. My favorite show. The guy who made Trigun made this. You've probably seen the ending. A little clip there. This ending has been memed to death. Just look up like any anime and like the Kekkai Sensen ending. Pretty good. But yeah, the OST is very like jazz oriented. It's freaking fire. Oh. But essentially, okay, so this kid Leo, he gets the God eyes. So he goes to this organization called Libra. It's called Hell Salem's Lot because I forgot to mention. So there was this huge interdimensional wormhole that opened up under New York City, and now like these weird otherworldly monsters and humans are all connecting and just living out their sad existences together. But it's bound to cause some trouble, so this organization Libra has to like keep the peace. And Leo is looking for them because he wants to get help with his god eyes. Also, he has a sister. That's it. Please watch it. Please watch it.
One day I'll watch it. I'm disappointed by the opening choice you put.
Who put that one? What was the second
Michael put this.
And he put the English one. Oh, Michael.
What a
I'm
world.
so sorry.
The guy in the trash can, that's me.
Yeah, please watch Noragami, or even read it. The manga and the anime take very different paths at times, so maybe try both.
I've only read the fan fiction, so I can't tell you much, except he's a god and he wants money.
Waifu. You probably know the second opening more. I feel like the second one's a little bit more popular. But yeah, watch Origami. It's a good time. Yeah, it gets really sad. Excellent. Oh my god, there's so much happening in my eyes.
Overload.
Yeah, as we said, the same guy's Bakano. Does anyone have anything?
I only watched the first season.
Oh, okay.
But the guy that throws vending machines is really hot.
Is that why he's here?
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Or he's really hot. Here we go. Sorry. Y'all, you're back just in time. You know what? The greatest anime of all time that has 5 seasons and like 5 or 6 movies is Initial D. So pretty much, I've learned a lot of things about Initial D in the last couple of years. There I go. That's the important part. Is Initial D is a drifting anime. Like, that's the meme, but that's literally the show is about drifting. And I guess it was written based on a guy in Japan who his whole life was like literally drifting. He made a life out of it. And so it's based on this actual drifter in Japan that's like a world famous drifter. But that's the whole show, is they drift on these like tight mountain paths in Japan. But it's got like 4 or 5 seasons and a bunch of movies and like really good Eurobeat music. So go watch Initial D just for the music alone. It's a good time. That's all I have.
Big fella, you hear that new Kurt Franklin?
Hi, that was my addition. Okay, so actually, realistically speaking, it's gonna autoplay.
I got you.
Everyone talks about the opening, but I don't think what a lot of people remember. You'll probably remember this song. This was like always like when they're like starting off some of the battles. But the OST is really good. I highly recommend the one called Callin'. Not Colin the person, like Colin, like you're calling someone. Yeah, it's got a really bombastic soundtrack. It's very good.
Sick. I can't talk about the show. I refused to watch it after the Anime Awards the first year. Ariel, did you watch Erased?
I did. I was waiting for Michael to talk.
How did
Oh,
Michael?
you want me to do this one? Okay, so Erased follows Satoru Fujinuma, and he's sent back in time 18 years until he gets sent back in time back to 5th grade, and to prevent his mother's death, and at that time a series of kidnappings was happening, so he has to deal with that as a child.
Drama. Savage.
So Psycho-Pass is really good. Unfortunately, there's only 1 season and a movie. So you'll have to deal with the fact that, I mean, the story's pretty good. It ends pretty well. The movie's really good. It's a lot of good topics.
Yeah. If you see anything online about 2nd or 3rd seasons, they're fan abridged series. You don't need to look at those.
Pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Huh?
Oh, okay, so the reason this slide looks awkward is because the Watakoi soundtrack is like impossible to find except for this one compilation video, which doesn't even name any of the tracks. So
Oh my god.
watch the show if you want to really listen to the soundtrack.
If you're looking for more of an adult-oriented romance that still has like nerd things in it, this is really good.
This also
Like
has.
Monster Hunter.
Oh my god, they do play monsters. There's also a live action adaptation.
That's good. It did really well in Japan, I've read.
Welcome to the next category, which is Transformer themes. We'll be talking about Transformers. Plot twist, we'll be talking about magical girl Transformers, because I was a part of this panel, so it had to happen. So we're talking about magical girl shows have really good soundtrack. They're just really good. They get you hyped, and they're like a different vibe because they're for transforming. It's a good time. Do you have anything to say about Powerpuff Girls, C. Michael?
Powerpuff Girls Z is amazing. It's a really fun, cute take on the show. It's like, I think it's like 51 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's super fun, super bubbly, flashy, and everyone is so funny. Yes, do not watch it dub.
Do not watch the dub. The dub doesn't
Do not watch
exist.
the dub. Please don't watch the dub.
The dub too, when I was looking into it, it's not even like an English dub. It's, I think, from Singapore or the Philippines, but they dubbed it into English.
Mhm.
It's very interesting. Okay, we have to keep moving. Next up.
Amazing.
We won't be watching the full transformations. I'm sorry, we don't have time. We're running low already. But Tokyo Mew, if you didn't know, was a very, very big magical girl show in the early 2000s. Basically, the characters are imbued with the DNA of endangered animals, and they have to fight these aliens that are trying to take over Earth. You might have also seen it on 4Kids as Mew Mew Power. We don't talk about that. But it's also getting a remake really soon in the next like year or two for its like 15th anniversary. It's getting like a reanimation. Hopefully not like Crystal. We're really hoping it's not like Salem and Crystal. But yeah, fun music, fun times. What was your favorite Mew Mew's? Ariel, what was your favorite Mew Mew?
Lettuce.
Okay, Michael, what was your favorite Mew Mew?
Ichigo.
And then I liked pudding because I was a
Oh,
child.
pudding ring inferno.
Yeah.
The best move.
It's such a good time. But yeah, if you want to try Tokyo Mew Mew, you can watch the original. It's like 50 episodes. It's not that long. And then the remake is coming out eventually. Ariel, which one?
They're both not that long. They're like 30
Okay.
seconds
I got
altogether.
this.
So you might have seen Madoka, but I don't know if you saw Magia Record controversy. They're trying to close it. Please sign the petition to stop them. But all your original faves got new transformations that were really good.
Beautiful. We stand her.
And then this was her swimsuit variation with its own like remix of her original theme.
Sign the petition.
Why are they doing a petition to take down? Why are they shutting down the servers? It's so weird. And beautiful. An idol. Then we have Pre-tier. This is really fast. I'll speed through some of these, I think, because they're not that important. Pre-tier is fun. I forgot it existed. I think a lot of people forgot it existed, but this girl, like, if I remember correctly, she gets isekai to another world, question mark. I forgot a lot about the story. Well, she transforms with all these different dudes, so she gets different costumes and different powers. It's very good music, though. Recommend. Then the top tier magical girl show.
私は心をunder that.
I like it. You want to talk about it, Michael?
Oh, I don't even know where to begin. So everyone inside themselves has their true self, as their heart's egg, but some people can bring out who they want to become and transform with the small child that hatches from the egg. And they have to stop the evil organization that's stealing everyone's eggs.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the show.
Yeah, it's really good though. Way better than I expected.
It's really good. Aw. I don't know if I can play this one actually for being live streamed.
Next.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Go watch Yuki Yuna if you like Madoka or Magical Girl in general.
嫌なんだ誰かが傷つくこと辛い思いをすることみんながそんな思いをするくらいなんだ私が
Yeah, please watch Yuki Yuna. It's really good. Also, please watch the Superior Magical Girl show that nobody even talks about anymore. Ultraman Doremi. It's a way older show. It came out like late 90s, early 2000s. It has 4 or 5 seasons and a handful of movies. However, there's also a new movie coming out like next year in the thing for the 20th anniversary. These girls are all witches, witch apprentices. They become witches. They all have different transformations and music and stuff every season. It's really good. I picked this one because it's really good music and it's high quality. We love that 1080p.
Is that Wolf working?
No, she's shaking her ass.
Oh, okay.
It's a good time. The comedy's really good. Doremi. Also, the really heavy topics they talk about for a children's show is also really good for Doremi. But yes, there's a new movie. We're all excited. I'll link it at the end of the presentation, and you guys can add it to your plan to watch list. Also, Sugar Sugar Rune, highly underrated. Me, again, just watch all Magical Girl shows. Sugar Sugar Rune basically follows Chocolate and then Vanilla, which is a blonde girl. And they're the next in line to being the witch queen. So they have to go to the world, collect heart crystals from people as they fall in love with them, like different types of love. And the more heart crystals they get, basically the more points they get to become the next witch queen. But then like hijinks ensues and like people go rogue and like it gets really dramatic. But it's really good. Please watch it. It's really fun. And also her costume's super cute. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Aw. Nah! Got covered. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know if we... That's all you need. We don't really need to talk about Sailor Moon more than that. Everybody knows Sailor Moon. This next category is our mashup category, basically, where we're talking about music anime and sports anime all together. Wow. We have Kids on the Slope. It's very jazzy. I don't know if I have time to play clips from all of them in this category either. What do you think, Ariel?
We have 21 minutes, and let me see how many we have left.
Oh boy, I'll just go to the next one. Then we have Vocaloid. Everybody knows Vocaloid. We don't need to play Vocaloid. You all know it. It's there.
70 slides.
Okay,
The
good.
Vocaloid was a joke slide.
Okay, we'll have to speed through this category unless these are really important. This is K-On! Everybody knows K-On! It's cute girls doing music. They have so many good songs. Please watch K-On! Carol and Tuesday. Okay, this one I have to play a little bit of because this isn't the singing. If you're like me, you also forgot that Carol and Tuesday just has good general OST, not just the songs. I didn't know they had anything but the songs because I'm stupid. But go find their like OST. It's really good. Recommend. Welcome to the Ballroom's a good ballroom anime. The opening's really good.
Wait,
It's on
Unicorn
Amazon.
Square Garden did it?
Yeah, they did.
Nani?
They're a really good band. Oh my god, let me play a little bit. We just play like first 2 seconds. That's the best part.
Okay, I
but
didn't know how I didn't realize that.
Welcome to the Ballroom's a good anime. It's about ballroom dancing. It's only like 2 years old. It went super under the radar, probably because it was on Amazon. If you have Amazon, go check it out. Next. I don't know. Does anybody want to say something about Yuri on Ice?
This soundtrack is actually really good.
The soundtrack is really good. Everyone's character theme is amazing.
Let's see. I don't know if that's appropriate on stream. Yeah, I made a joke. I think other people have made this joke. I call it gay on ice because it's heavily hinted that they're gay. I don't know. I keep my opinions about Yuri on Ice to myself. We'll keep going. This is a really good. I wish I could. I'll play 2 seconds. This is a really good anime. Again, it's a niche anime. It's about this club that plays the koto, which is a traditional Japanese instrument on the ground. Oh my god, this is so good. This is a good song. They're all friends. They all play together. It's a really good time. If you like niche anime, go watch it. Thank you.
For everyone watching, we'll link the mixtape later since we can't get to everything.
Yeah, we're sorry. We're running out of time. Did I play this? Did I play it? I'm a fake fan. I haven't watched it all.
They're in a school band.
Good. Okay, this is a sports show. It's really good. It's Amanchu. It's about cute girls doing scuba diving. It's really, really wholesome. Please watch. Nobody watched it. It has 2 seasons. I didn't watch this one.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
But the music's amazing because they're all musicians.
Oh, the music's really good.
I like her glass violin that just shatters from her pure finger pressure. I like that.
No. Play this one. Play this one.
Okay. If you like Yuri on Ice, push that to the side and watch Given. It's only 11 episodes. It is so good. It's very, oh my god, it's just everything, please. It's so good. Oh, the movie's out? Oh my god, the movie's out. Everybody stop, the panel's canceled.
Alright guys, we're leaving. See you later.
We love Love Live.
Why did you leave this in?
We love Love Live. We love Bang Dream. We love all of them.
Oh, I just put the dance. The soundtrack is really good, but this is iconic.
You might have seen this in AMVs. That's where I watched it, at least. She's everything. I'll watch the show eventually. Should I keep going? I want to play this one, but I can't. If you refer my Magical Girl panel, you remember this one. This is Full Moon. It's really sad. The girl has throat cancer, and these death gods are like, no, you're fine. And she can transform to be 16, and her throat cancer is gone, so she sings. It's really sad. Mermaid Melody, another Magical Girl show, but they're mermaids that sing, so we put it in the music category.
Frequently brought together.
Chickens.
Play it.
This is the ending for Grand Blue. This is the second ending. So this guy is like a big closet otaku, but he wears a shirt with his anime waifu on all the time. That's that shirt he wears all the time. That's it. I think we have to play this whole one.
I think you do.
Yes.
Daily Lives of High School Boys is a very, very good slice of life comedy.
Ariel wanted me to point out the description on the YouTube video for this.
Yeah, you don't need to play it. That's good. Everyone knows Nichijou. Oh
Yeah.
man, I'd love to watch that.
I play a couple segments. I'll go here.
Please watch this show.
And that's it.
Nanny.
We don't have that much time. We're like at 15 minutes. We still have like 60 slides. Watch Chubonyo. Actually, you know what Chubonyo is. Everybody knows that. Watch it. Wait, they just have a segment. We watched this earlier, but this is still a good segment. I'm sorry. Oh. I messed up, coach. I fixed it, coach. So let's just sneak along a little bit. This is a really good idol anime. I think everybody should watch it when you have a second. It's a really good show. It's a really good show. Please watch it. Bubba was a classic. Please watch Bubba. Oh, god damn it. I had to skip so much. Please watch Zombieland Saga. Yeah. That's it for second.
Very good.
I think we have to keep going. I think we have to keep going. This is really good. These are slice of life categories. How are you, my fellow Michael heads, doing tonight? Pretty good. Me too, I wish. Oh, divorce. We have Channel A, which I don't know. Ariel, what's it about?
Her childhood. I don't know if it was the childhood friend, but basically she like is a grade ahead of her and graduates and goes to another school, and finally she comes to that school like a year later, and she like is very attached, and then her other friend, it's good. It's like Diet K-On.
Good. What is working about? Speed around.
Working. He likes. Yeah, they're working. He likes small things, and he comes across this girl who's very small, and she punches him. He ends up working at the cafe. It's good. It's good.
Laid Back Camp is very good. It's about girls that make a camping club and they go on beautiful camping trips near Mount Fuji. Please watch Laid Back Camp. Also, please watch Bofudu. It's a really good show. This girl, she's everything. I don't want to say anything, but please go. This is like the best video game anime there ever will be. Nothing will ever top Bofudu. Please go watch Bofudu. Ariel, what do you have about this?
School Live. It's not Love Live. Please stop saying you won't watch it the second I recommend it. It's really cute. It's about a club of girls who live at school.
Cute. My Roommate is a Cat is a good slice of life. It's about this author who's really sad and depressed all the time and writes horror shows, and then he gets a cat because he's depressed and lonely. It's really good. Now we have the throwback category, so we found a really good image for that.
Oh.
Let's see, I'm just gonna do...
Wait, play up to the Bats introduction, that's it.
Yeah. Ariel and I are doing a group cosplay of Doroku-chan. And I will be this bat. This is a JoJo category. We had to have a JoJo category. Play them at the same time.
There are other music besides Giorno's theme.
And Jotaro's theme. please. They're really good. And Kira's team. Alright. Oh, this is good. So that romance category. This one is like to be a harem protagonist. Oh, this is a cute show. Watch it. Ariel, do you want to talk about this one really fast?
Noodles.
Okay. Thank you. Parakeet.
This is the best romance anime of all time.
Watch it.
Also the best. Oh, there it is. That's the show. This is from a dating sim. Good stuff. There was an
Oh my god,
anime.
this is the nerd. Oh, okay, out of here.
I'm sorry, I had to choose.
I don't know. Looks cute. He's got a witch hat. Fun.
Might get it. You're...
Oh, the show's amazing. He kisses everybody.
Good. Aw, I know this child. I've seen the memes.
This is cute. She likes him. He kind of likes her, and all their friends want them to get together.
Hell yeah. I don't know.
That Michael was gonna talk. She has a butler. The butler is like infatuated with her and loves her so much, like worships the grounds she walks on, stuff like that. Good stuff.
As you should.
It's very good.
Welcome to Fight Club. I think we might try and spend the rest of the time on Fight Club.
I thought we were gonna go to Triple Q.
No, okay. So we have Fight Club. We made this category because there's shows and stuff that have like really good openings and stuff, but with Blue Exorcist, like there's things about Blue Exorcist that make it interesting, but we were talking about OST. Vampire Night has really good openings. It's a horrible show. Do not watch Vampire Night. Fruit Baskets. I'll play a little bit.
That one, yeah.
OG Fruit Basket fans will know.
とても嬉しかったよ君が笑いかけてたすねてを溶かす方へ見て
This is how the new Fruits Basket should have opened.
Yes, this is. It's a crime.
Kokoku is kind of awful, but this opening is. Can you just play like the first few?
Seems pretty epic.
It's really, really good. The opening itself is really good. The anime isn't.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Oh, sorry, this was my last minute.
Okay, Debate. Give me 2 seconds. Debate is this absolutely god awful trash anime. Please watch it. They hyped it up so much. They're like, we got this director, we got this composer, we got the person that like does character design for Final Fantasy. Like, bam, bam, bam. Every episode, the opening is different. They just, I don't know what to tell you. Please watch it. It is horrible, and it is the funniest show I've seen in so long. I almost put it in the comedy category. Like, look at his walk. It's so good. Wait, let's see if I can find the monsters. All the monsters they fight are CG, so they're like
Get my gecko stuck.
Where's Gecko Spider? The best part is the Gecko Spiders. Yeah, and like the whole plot is so stupid. They're like samurai and ninjas from like feudal Japan just get whisked away to our time where there's like a coronavirus happening, but you don't get corona, you turn into a monster. And so they just have to kill the monster. Nobody questions that they travel through time. Like literally nobody questions anything about this. Everybody, anytime they ask a question, they answer the question with a question. It's so stupid. It's so good. Please watch Debate. It's so good. Which one?
This isn't really a Fight Club. I just put the best opening from both series. Oh, are they just playing at the same time?
Yeah. Wait.
Wait.
Cardcaptor is a really good anime. The Clear is the second season, so they're both really good. This is the best opening. Dororo is really good. Please watch Dororo. It's on Amazon. That's it. Okay, we have 4 minutes for Triple Q.
Oh god, okay. Which one do we play?
I think we play a little bit from each one.
Okay.
That's it. Ariel, you want to explain who Triple Q is?
Triple Q is my idol. Basically, they make these like mashups that should not work, and they're so good.
This is the best one. Undeniably, this is the best one. It's Dr. Stone with Maroon 5 and Jesse McCartney. And it shouldn't work, but it works really well. I think it's a part. That's the best one. That's it.
This is my second favorite one.
Let's see if I can skip a little bit.
No, the beginning is like the best part.
Nani. Sorry.
I love it.
This man is a genius, and his channel is being threatened to take down. Very good. This one's also really good. Everything he produces is really good. That's really good. I think I have one more after this. I don't remember how many I put on the presentation. This one's really good too.
Oh my god, is that Saber?
That's Saber. It's Fate, Stay Whatever, Fate Whatever, and Bitch Lasagna. They're really good. That's the last one. Okay, good. So that's the end of it. This is the last slide.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. We love memeing and we love music.
Thank you for coming to our presentation. We're sorry, we had to rush. But yeah.
Wow, with a minute to spare, and we didn't skip anything.
What I can do is I can share the link and make it so people can just see it if they want to look at the presentation. What do you think?
I think that
Would it accept a file?
Oh, I can make it a file. I can save it, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Will the YouTube videos work if I save it? Yeah, whatever. We'll make it. We'll make it
I
happen.
don't think it'll work if you save it because the videos aren't embedded.
So I have it. I can copy a link that says anybody on the internet with this link, view it. What do you think about that?
I think that works.
Okay. Did I just delete my own permissions? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Ari, you're in charge of figuring out how to make it work. Get rid of my own permission. But yes, thank you for coming to our panel. If you have any questions, we'll take them, but our opinions are solid. Oh, perfect. Ariel made it work. Fantastic.
I'm gonna copy a copy just in case I ruined.
So you're
Brianna, you cut out. Is it your internet?
I think it's that was a very nice.
Is it my internet?
Can you hear me?
I can hear some people, but I can't hear Brianna at all.
Well, we're off to a good start on the roast session.
She's gone. All right, everyone roast.
Oh my god.
Oh no, she's back. I'm so lo-fi.
I think it's streaming. Let me see.
Should we turn on? Is it just speaking?
Yeah, feel free to turn on your camera.
Alright.
Or you can do speak only, whatever you prefer.
Well, I got all dressed up for everything.
You got dressed up to roast me?
Yes.
Okay, we're still streaming with audio, so it's working.
Hi, I'm
Okay, let's see. Let me turn on my camera now. I'm wondering.
I like the interior crocodile. Glad that was. No, it was.
Okay, I don't think I can have my camera on. Crashes, and I don't know why. Discord doesn't like my camera. Okay, so we'll do our closing ceremonies with my audio, Ari's audio, and we can see your reaction, Steven.
Okay.
Super interesting because it's weird. As soon as I plug it in, it switches and freezes.
That's what she said.
Okay. So basically, for everyone who's joining us, if you went to the actual WebCon, you knew that we ended with a closing ceremony where we just kind of reflect and talk about WebCon, and it's a lot of participation, and we reflect, and then before we start all that nice, warmy, gooey stuff, Steven likes to break down my soul and my heart into little pieces and absolutely roast me because it's one of the few times I give him that leeway. And so we just go back and forth and we're just savage, and then we end with lots of love and then talk about the future WebCon.
Say
Huh?
I'm what?
You're what?
I'm a savage?
Yeah, you're a savage.
Yeah. Everybody says that part. I do the clap.
Oh, Carson, to answer your question, Ant was supposed to come in and roast me too, but Ant is working. So, yeah. So it'll be just Steven, and Ari can join in with little dabs to my soul as well. But only him. Yeah.
Can I phone a friend from the audience?
Yes. Honestly, people can unmute their mic because it's just for us like to chill and just like we have certain points in the agenda, but most of it's like a audience participation thing. So Steven, as the person who wanted to roast me and you were so excited for this, what is the topic of roast you would like to start with? I refute all these roasts.
Does anybody in the class have anything in mind?
Oh. Steven, you don't have any of your own material? Is it because I am so awesome? You have nothing to say after the last roast session?
No, because I was here. So I don't know anything to roast you with.
Okay.
I think Ant is in the channel. I don't know, you should look.
Let's see. Ant's in the channel?
Oh, you're Ant.
Oh my god. Wow, you have no material. I am genuinely surprised. So we're not gonna have a roast session. I just want to clarify before.
I mean, we spent a whole weekend at your house. I can talk a lot.
Ari,
you want
what are you gonna share?
Where she almost killed me with the tacos?
Oh, she told that story. That was pretty good. Yeah, no, she went to go make chicken, and I walk in, and she's like, just putting in pepper, and I'm like, just so you know, I really don't handle spicy food. And she's like, what? No,
Air high five. Air high five.
Said.
What she said?
She was talking how you were upset about Catboy.
Oh yeah, she made me shave for Catboy, where the kids could have picked Thor, and I could have been a handsome, bearded man going to.
The kids didn't pick Thor. They didn't want.
It was great inside my mind, and I said it out loud, and that's kind of weird. But no, I was very excited for be Thor at the children, but sadly, he's like, you should be Catboy because everybody loves Catboy. And there between Ant-Man, who doesn't like Paul Rudd? I could have been Paul Rudd at the thing, and then.
Okay, Steven, you know this is not what happened. Are you still salty about this? Because we discussed this in the last roast session.
Every single day I'm salty about this.
Oh my god. Let it go, bro. Let it go. It's been so long. Oh my god.
I caused this pandemic because I was Catboy. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's exactly what happened.
And then I try to recreate the cat movie. Guys. Fault.
I can't. Well, I guess it's a good thing we're not doing video because I don't have a mug because they're in the wash right now. So I just have like this Hawaiian Tiki Girl cup with like tea in it.
Oh, I got water and I also got the whiskey next to it.
That's great. Great way to.
After, so I'm gonna do it after.
Mm-hmm.
It's tea.
It is. It's a tea party.
Tea. Nice herbal tea.
Oh, A-Rock's drinking iced tea. Nice, nice. Okay. Steven, you look like you don't have much jabs, which just shows that your game is weak. I have some jabs for you.
I was not prepared. You have jabs at me?
Yes. Can I reverse this? Can I reverse Uno card this?
Okay.
Okay. Cat Daddy Steve.
Trademark it. I gotta trademark it.
Okay. Well, here's my jabs towards you. Okay, I missed you. Where were you for like some weekends? Okay, I'm sure the people here miss you too.
Yeah, I didn't get to meet Steven.
I was in New Hampshire. Who's left?
You could have.
And to get to meet Steven. Alright, sounds great.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying. Oh my god. Okay.
They came back.
Okay.
Hello.
So this is
Hello.
a roast session on me now.
Sorry, guys. I wanted to come by earlier, but I was helping a friend who was feeling down, so.
Oh, that's okay. That's really important. That's more important than hearing Steven say false accusations against me.
False
Hi, I'm
accusations?
Steven.
Oh my god.
What has he been saying?
Oh,
A lot of things.
oh
How
man.
she's unfit for the job. How she's.
I'll summarize. He thought he was feeling salty, but it might have just been dandruff.
I like it. But I sadly use Head and Shoulders, so that game is gone.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, you clearly have no ammo towards me, so we can skip your segment. You only had this one moment. You wasted it. Now you're gonna have to wait until the future to roast me again, where I won't fire you for what you say.
It's fine. Fire me all you want. We still
You're
work
gonna-
together in the Heroes for Hire.
Oh god, why do I keep working with you?
You get rid of me once, you can't get rid of me a second time.
But I did. Remember, I gave you a number to contact HR because I fired you from Heroes for Hire to collect your chicken nuggies retirement plan.
It's just some crab guy, and he said, "Go after yourself." So I thought that was bad judgment.
Oh man. Well, you missed seeing Ari. For everyone who doesn't know, I saw Ari this weekend. It was lovely. We had a great time.
Not with Brianna. I had fun.
Did you see?
Ari was saying I'm in the mafia.
Oh no, that was my mom who said you're in the mafia. Kirsten,
I would've-
Boston is like a 5-hour drive from New York.
You didn't say it right. You gotta say it
Yeah.
from
The
New
thing is, I
Oh, sorry.
wouldn't mind coming to
Baston is
Boston.
a 5-hour drive from New York.
Yeah.
But I live on Long Island, so I take my dog for walks by the water.
How often do you want to call
I'm also in Long Island.
Yeah, Ari saw where I live, and then she went to the club membership, so I look more bougie than what my life is actually worth.
Your mafia connections.
Well,
Oh,
I didn't get patted down when I had to go to that club thing. They had to
Yeah,
take my name twice.
Because you look so suspicious. Like, I would, like, not believe that I'm friends with you, too.
Gone for 3 or 4 days. Killed me.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, so Kirsten, I'm probably might go to Chicago this year, so I'll bring Ari with me too. Oh my god, Ant is typing. I'm scared. What is he gonna say? I'm bracing myself.
Ari. Sorry.
Oh, that's why you said Ant was typing.
No, that's Ant.
I was so confused. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, so some serious matters. So we had a face your cosplay and face your art challenge, which was exciting. And so we had like some entries, and thank you for everyone who did that. And so the winner is actually Foxy Grandpa. So congratulations.
Yay.
So you'll be getting a prize. Yay! And so basically, if people had questions about how the winner was chosen, it was in the rules, but I'll explain again. You had to make a collage with a face-centered like picture, so it could be like your art or your cosplay, and it was a contest we were having for about 2 weeks now. And by putting in the collage in the cosplay channel under meetups, your name was entered into a raffle. And then the winner was randomly selected. So Foxy Grandpa was that winner that was selected. So I will talk to you after this about what your prize is and send that over to you.
Yay, I did something.
I know, it's so exciting.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
Second good thing to happen to me this week.
Oh, that's awesome. What was number 1?
Got a job. New job.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's so exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, and then what else was on the agenda before we go into reflections? And then we can play the song Reflection from Mulan as we get.
That's
as we
funny. I was
sing.
actually singing that earlier because I just got a new Mulan t-shirt. That
Oh
was a
my
gift.
gosh. I want to watch the movie so
I
bad.
watched it 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god, was it good?
I've seen it before, but it was good. Yeah, I was actually introducing another friend to it.
Oh, awesome.
Is it gonna be streaming for free in Disney Plus like 2 days?
Isn't it after September 4th, or am I wrong?
Yeah. You just paid $30.
Oh, sorry, no, I meant the old animated version. I didn't mean the live
okay.
action.
Oh, but you paid $30 starting September 4th, correct? I gotta look into it. I'm confusing myself. I'm gonna look into it, but I want to watch the live action Mulan.
Gonna click on my account.
Okay, and then another thing we're gonna do before we have all our weeby fun and laughs and our free for all. So to talk about the future of WebCon, because I know some people know and some people found out more than others. So yes, like this is the last day for our mini con sessions, which is really sad, but it was really fun getting to do like 2 months and having weekly activities. And I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And so basically what we're going to do is that there was a lot of discussion about what to do for the future of WebCon and what people might think is interesting and to kind of keep the server alive, because I know a lot of people enjoy having something to do. So we're going to take September off to plan things that we would like to do. And so what we're going to do is, I know that there was like a talk of maybe doing a full weekend convention, but what was decided was instead of doing a full weekend convention, we're gonna do mini con sessions again, but we're gonna call it like 2.0, and it's going to start the first weekend of October until mid-November. And so it's going to be similar to what we did for July and August. But the difference is that we are reaching out to organizations and other virtual cons and other groups and seeing if they want to host like a day or a weekend of activities on our server to kind of spice it up and like do like this huge collaborative effort, because there's a lot of people that switch to a virtual platform. So it'd be nice to like reach out to these groups and allowing them to advertise themselves, but also bringing in some fresh ideas and content to our server. So we are looking for groups and cons or anything. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to let us know. We have some groups that are interested and already blocked off some weekends. So we're hoping that this collaborative effort would be really fun and you guys will enjoy like some fresh new content. And we're still gonna have some weekends dedicated to our panelists that we've had for the past 2 months, and them doing any sessions that they would like, because I know a lot of you guys enjoyed it. So we're not getting rid of them, but we're also hoping to like just work with other groups and have like those weekends as well. So yeah, so that'd be exciting. And then another thing that we're going to do for the sessions for 2.0, let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. I need to find it. Because I thought it was in my computer, but it was not. Okay. So Facebook changed their settings and it's very confusing.
Yes, it's annoying people enough that they have left Facebook for Discord.
Oh man, it's pretty bad. Confusing to me. Okay. Can anyone see my stream of that picture? Okay, so for Mini-Con Sessions 2.0, because it's a 2.0, we're adding another mascot. So Webby can have someone else next to them. And so who is this new mascot? You guys won't know until we're closer to the 2.0 sessions. But that's why there's that whole...
Vulpix.
What?
No, Ninetales. It looks like Vulpix or Ninetales.
Oh, it's an original character, so it's not a
Oh, okay.
Pokemon. But we did that Who's That Pokemon as like a teaser,
Okay.
pop culture teaser. And so basically what we're going to do is we have a design for a character, and then when we start the Mini-Con Sessions 2.0, we're going to have people submit like stories or like even a short paragraph or a comic or anything that they would like to give this character a story. So basically naming the character, giving the character like some background information, what their role in webcon universe is, like whether or not they're Webby's love interest or foe or friend or anything like that. So we're gonna have that open and let everyone decide who they want this new like fuzzy friend to be, or friend or fuzzy foe, whatever you guys prefer. So it's super cute, and I hope you guys are excited as we are.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to add, Steven and Ari?
I'm just excited that everyone came by to do some fun stuff.
I know, it's fun. It worked out really well, like the 2.0 sessions. Like, I'm glad that there was always attendance every week and that we always had a steady schedule. And we had such a variety of activities too, which was fun. Yeah, I think that's it for the boring stuff. So basically this is the part where if you went to our other ceremonies, we know that we let everyone just unmute themselves and just share their feelings about webcon and their thoughts and what they liked and what they didn't like, and we make note of that and try to incorporate it into the future. So if anyone wants to speak up, feel free to do so. No pressure. Do you have anything you want to share, Steven or Ari?
Well, I'm happy that everybody came out for the. Like, I know I wasn't. To be honest, I wasn't part of them because I was. My head was in a different place, but I'm happy that everybody came out, did their panel.
Okay. You did do a lot. I was joking at you before. I know you were like busy and stuff, but like if you guys went to like Cat Daddy's panels, we had the Disney panel where we just showed a bunch of knees of Disney stars and you had to guess what show they were from. And then we had a couple of gaming streams. Yeah, I always love the troll panels. That was great. Great highlight.
Back.
Huh?
I'll have a serious one.
Oh, really? Yeah. What is the serious panel?
About Nintendo. My favorite characters.
Oh?
I want to focus on how Mario and they've always been knucking like be a panel about how
You were breaking out there.
Keep it up.
You're still breaking up a little bit.
How about
Speak a little bit longer.
so I went down to the park the other day and
Oh, everyone's breaking up. That's what Kirsten was saying. Oh. So we are breaking in and out. Maybe it's like a Discord thing.
Yeah, I think Discord worked better on Zoom. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it did work better on Zoom.
You said it, those are your words, not mine. I think Discord's a great place to.
Yeah, that's strange that Discord. It was working fine before. It has its moments. Obviously, in the critical times, it breaks out. Okay, Ari, what was your favorite part? Let's do the like end of the Dora the Explorer episode. That was fun. What was your favorite part?
Okay, I'm gonna
Mine
be
too.
real for 2 seconds because like we make fun of my grandmother because she does that to us, and it's like, oh man, I was just like so triggered for a second.
So sorry.
Way to go,
PTSD flashbacks.
So sorry.
Way to go, bro.
I don't know. I liked everything. Everything was pretty cool. I tried to make it to as many things as I could. I was driving today, so I didn't get to watch the first 2 today. Yeah.
Would you say driving
What?
back?
What's up?
Were you driving back from Boston?
I was driving back from Baston. Yes. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Get some ice cream.
Yeah, Brianna gave me some. It was pretty rad.
I take care of my guests, except if their name is Steven. But all my guests get treated like royalty.
Oh yeah, so I have a question. I
Yes.
wasn't able to go, but how was the dinner anyways? I saw some of your photos on our group chat.
It was fun. For people who are unfamiliar, so disclaimer, I am not a rich bougie person. I am very poor.
She just has mom connections.
my mom connections. But basically I have like a membership for like this private I don't know how to explain it without making it sound like I'm bougie, but like so it's like a private like club in Boston, and it's in a very nice like restaurant, and you can see all of Boston from the top because it's high up and it's private, and there's like that's why Steven was making that joke about security because you need to check in. And so I have a membership for like my scientific achievements and such. So basically what I do is I bring like people there because it's really nice. Like you pay $40 and you get like a 3-course meal, and the food is really good. So what we did was that we were supposed to have a beach session, but then it rained. Because I live next to the beach as well. But yeah, see, that makes it sound bougie. But like my area is next to the beach because we're in the south part of the city, which is across from my old university. But there just happens to be a small beach nearby, so it's not super bougie. But so we were gonna go to the beach, and then it rained, and so we had to reschedule. And so basically, I was like, "Oh, let's go to the restaurant," because I've been eating there when I go out to eat because it's the safest, because it's private and like there's not a lot of people there, and it's like they're very strict on following like the guidelines and things like that. And I know that because you have to have a membership to go in there, there's not a bunch of people coming in and out, so that's why we had a nice dinner there, and it was fun. Yeah, we ate some like really good food. We saw the sunset from where we were eating, and we got all dressed up, and we brought some Webby stuff and decorated the tables. Which is like even the waiters were like, "Oh, that's so cute." Like we just had like the plushies there and just being nerds, and it was a great time. And then afterwards we just walked around Boston, and it's pretty with the lights and the garden and the park.
Just
Just
when
to
my
like.
feet bled out and I became Seaphone and faded into the air. Jesus.
You guys went to the pack.
Yeah, we did, because it was right there, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm so full. The chef is really good. Like, this is so sad, but I eat there so much during the pandemic, like, he knows me now, and sometimes it's my name on the table, because, like, for real, like, if you eat in Boston, it's very expensive. Like, even if you're just going to get, like, a burger and a drink and fries, like, Steven knows this too, it's like $20, right? So the fact that because they're trying to make up
16 plus tip.
Yes, exactly. And then like because of the like pandemic and they just want to like bring people in, he's been doing like a lot of specials. And so I've just been going there because a lot of people like want to go out but they don't know where, and so I always be like, "Oh, let's go to this place because it's private and I know I'll feel safer there than just going into a random restaurant in Boston where a bunch of people go in and out." And so he's sweet, and then he starts giving extra food because they're just like there. And he gets excited to see us. And one time I ordered like one of his specials, and he came out with his little like Nikon camera and like took a picture. So cute. But he's really nice. So if you're in the Boston area and you want to hang out with us, let us know. We're pretty nice.
I'm actually going up to Maine in a week. I mean, it's not even a week, it's 4 days away. So I might actually be stopping by Boston on the way back.
What day are you stopping by?
It would probably be on a Tuesday.
Oh,
Tuesday
okay,
evening,
that works.
or-
Because I'm leaving for the weekend, that's why.
Not this Tuesday, the Tuesday after Labor Day.
Oh, okay. That might work.
Yeah, we'll be in touch. And
Oh,
also, if anybody
nice.
else wants to go camping in the woods in Maine, let me know. Because we have extra spots.